Hello Clarksville Christian School families, and welcome to the 2022-23 school year. I'm Stephanie Travis, Director of Community Relations, and I am here today to help you answer one of the most pressing questions: how on earth does drop-off and pickup work? So in the following videos, you can watch preschool drop-off, elementary drop-off, and upper school drop-off. Take a peek at those videos, watch the traffic patterns, listen to the commentary, and also you can look in the packet that you're going to pick up at the back to school event, where you'll have your own printed copy of the traffic patterns. So check out these videos, and if you have questions, as always, feel free to reach out and let us know. So drop off and pickup for our preschool kiddos has changed some since last year. The traffic flow and the pattern is completely different. Now, don't panic. You're going to have a map that will be provided to you in your packet when you come to our back to school event. And elementary and pre-K families, you've received an email about that, so be on the lookout for that. Now, as we approach the campus of Hilldale and Clarksville Christian School, you're going to need to enter through the Hilldale side, as we call it. There's not a cut through directly in front of this driveway, so you're going to have to come down to this little turnaround, which I'm demonstrating. Now, if you're coming from the other way, hey, no problem. You'll just make a right turn into the building. But if you're coming from the other way, you'll need to make this turn here in the middle of Highway 76. The beautiful thing is the school zone sign will be flashing, so traffic should be moving at 20 miles an hour, which will make this a little bit easier. So for families with preschool or preschool and elementary, you'll be following this new pattern. So you're going to enter on the Hilldale side of the parking lot. Please keep in mind that there will be a lot of traffic for with families dropping off kiddos to the child care center. You're going to want to hug the right side of the parking lot. Remember also, we need to be mindful of our speed in the parking lot. 10 to 12 miles an hour tops, please, just to keep everyone safe. So the traffic pattern for preschool is different from last year. You're actually going to be entering from the Hilldale side, like we said. You're going to hug the right side of the parking lot, go all the way to the back. And ultimately end up on the opposite side next to CCS under the covered entrance. Be mindful that there will be traffic moving in lots of different directions, so always traveling at a safe speed, watching out for any crossing traffic. So to do pre-K drop-off, when you get here to the tree, you're going to make a left. And a couple of things to keep in mind. If you only have a preschooler, you're going to want to pull into one of these parking spaces and walk your child into the building. If you have a preschooler and an elementary age student, you're going to need to pull up, walk your child in, and then merge into traffic. But I'm going to show you what that looks like. So again, the parking spots here on my right are for folks who have only a pre-K3 or pre-K4 student. You'll need to park, get your sweet kiddo and all their little stuff. You're going to walk them in to the covered entrance. There will be a staff member there to open the door for you and let you in. You'll come back out to your car and you'll back out, and you will go out the way you came in if you only have a preschool child to drop off. Now, if you have a preschool and an elementary child to drop off, we've extended the drop-off times. Miss Erin knows how stressful it can be to try to get everybody in the right place all at the same time. So preschool drop-off is from 7:30 to 8, not just 7:45 to 8. So you've got a little bit more of a buffer zone there, but you'll want to drop off your pre-K child first. So if you have both, you'll pull in. You'll want to stay to the left. This drop-off and pickup line is one lane only. We're not going to double up over here. You're going to want to pull up and pull up as far as you can if you've got elementary kids in the car, as well as your preschool child. You're going to pull up. There will be a staff member here, an adult out on the sidewalk, So if you have a little one that you need to take inside, you're going to go ahead and get in park. You're going to get your sweet kiddo, all your stuff. You're going to head inside. Your elementary kids can actually stay here in the car. As I said, there will be a staff member on the sidewalk. So if you need to leave them just momentarily while you walk inside with your preschool child, that will be just fine. So again, remember, this is one single lane of traffic. You'll pull up as far as you can. And then once you get back into your car to take your elementary child, I'll demonstrate that for you. So of course, keeping in mind, watching traffic, lots of folks moving around. You're going to come on around the curve. And when we get to about right here, you will be greeted by 2 lanes of traffic coming right at you. So there will be 2 lines coming in for elementary drop-off. You can watch the elementary drop-off video if you want to understand how that traffic pattern is going to be working. So once you get to this point, you're going to want to sit here. You're going to have your blinker on so that the folks in these lanes know that you're merging in for drop-off. And then of course you're going to make that right turn, merge into that flow of traffic. There will be 2 lanes. My guess would be you would end up on the outside lane, and you'll just follow the pattern for the drop-off. Again, we're going to have these parking spots marked off. Today we're here with a new teacher in service, so we'll have these spots marked off so that they will be empty, so that when these 2 lanes of traffic are turning, there will be plenty of room for you to do that. These vehicles won't be here. We'll also have some spots marked off over here along the hill, just to give all of the lanes of traffic moving different directions plenty of room to swing around and not cause any kind of issues. Please, when you get to this point, remind your elementary child, make sure they've got all their stuff with them, make sure it's moving nice and slowly. If you're comfortable, have them go ahead and unbuckle and be ready, because once we pull up here, we need them to be ready to exit their vehicle quickly and safely so that we can get everyone through the car line in a timely manner. Things will be a little bit different here, and again, you can watch the elementary drop-off video to learn a little bit more about the details of how drop-off is going to work. It will be 2 lanes of vehicles dropping off at one time instead of just 1, but check out that other video for the details on that.